The world is very chaotic. I read the news this weekend and I was like, what is happening? What is happening? And also the question is like how I can control it. The answer is no way I can control it. In my control, it's my body and my mind. So today we're gonna focus about things that you can control and how to make yourself feel better about that and what intentions and steps we can do to make sure that we aligned. And once you start to control yourself and get what exactly you want, guess what? The world around you is gonna revolve and match that. So let's start with our body, right? We have our mind and our body. And it is a connection. It is a connection. We cannot be one without another. But it has two different functions, right? It used to be a very long knowledge that, it's only with your thoughts. With your thoughts, you can transform your thoughts and transform your reality. Where is body in that? In my thoughts, I want to drink water. What I'm gonna do with my hand, I'm gonna grab a glass and drink water. We cannot think one without another. How we cannot think? No. And sometimes our mind be very, very logical. Our mind can be like, no, this is very good for you. This is very familiar. This is what you did for past 10 years. Keep doing. We already know that path. It's like a tractor that on a field that just plain field, the tractor just going, and now you have this road. And of course, it's like your mind is like, why we need to get another way of things? It's just a road. It's already there. Your body is giving you signals. It's giving you signals, and it's store a lot of events in your body. That's why we have posture like this, because we were trying to hide each other. We need to open up. A body trying to protect you from a lot of very harmful things. For example, you're gonna overeat. You stuff your face, you're lying down, and you're like, that's it. I personally went through a lot of work, a lot of food disorder, which is gonna, if you're interested, I'm gonna put another video about bulimia and some other relatable things. But we can do with our body, it's called a somatic report. Somatic report is when you look inside your body and you can scan it and you can feel where is the tension, where is some noticeable signs. Sometimes you go to talk to some people and after that you are so exhausted. Your body just needs 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 business days to lay down and be like, okay, I just need now to recover because that was a lot. But in your mind, it's like, oh no, they're good for me. They being such a good boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, or even your relative. But your body is like, oh my God, every time when I'm doing a meeting, I feel like I got bulldozed. So yeah, this is a new, in therapy too, a new way to connect mind and body and go through the traumas that store into the body. And also in my fitness expertise and my fitness work, we do a somatic release exercises. It's very good, very helpful. And the thing is, once you establish this connection and you start to listen, your mind listen to your body and your body listen to your mind, because it can be one way or another way. For example, in my previous example, your mind telling you this is logical, we need to go there, we need to do, otherwise we're not gonna survive. Sometimes with your body too, your body is like, I want this soda, I want this pizza. It's very easy to eat and just relax, and you don't need to do anything. You can cover up with the fat because you don't want to go and open up to the world and other things, it's a lot of momentums like this. But with your mind, you can be like, no, I want to feel better. I want to feel better not only after I eat some like piece of pizza. I want to feel better during daytime. I want to feel better when I'm waking up. And then with your mind, you can regulate your body. So it's balanced connection. So then on the third part, I want to talk about the illusion of control. Think about like what exactly you can control. Can you control the sunrise and sunset? Can you control other things natural? Can you control like a global things? Of course, that can be like illusion. It's like I am wake up tomorrow, and I am just gonna conquer the world. I just need a little bit more action. What if I just need to meet that perfect person? I just need to meet this perfect job, and it's gonna be like everything else is gonna be so good, so right, so good. I just need this piece of puzzle. Really? Really? Mm-hmm. Let's start with things. Okay, you can control what you can put inside your body. Mm-hmm. Water, food. You can go to the grocery store and you can control what exactly you put in your shopping cart. If I put snack in my shopping cart, I know I'm gonna eat that snacks one way or another. I can eat that snacks in the same evening, all of them. Because why? Because I know myself. I know my body once it started to feel that sweetness, that endorphins, that like tingling in tongue. I'm gonna eat all of that. But in my control to buy it or not to buy it or not. So that the things. It's like we can try with the small things what is can control. It's like, okay, can I today sit and make this video? Yes, I can. Can I today go at 10 p.m. to sleep? Yes, I can. Will I go? It's only depend how this control muscle is active, how much it is strong, how strong it is. I want to go at 10 p.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. Yes, I want. Am I gonna stay and scroll until 2 a.m.? Possible. Can I catch myself and stop scrolling? Possible. But it's gonna be only depend on me what exactly I'm gonna choose, because I can reclaim control every time. This is what is mindfulness for. Mindfulness is very important in any kind of religion. That's why people, when they pray, they kind of come to the senses, to the calmness, and they like, oh, your mind is calm, in any kind of religion. And after that, it's more clear and intentional, because there is so much informational garbage. It's constantly bombarded by a lot of like noise pollution too. It's just noise. It's just getting like out of hand for the recent years. It's just so much noise, so much pollution, so much things. And when you put this your inner observer, inner controller, and you intentionally can choose and go. Also, you cannot, this is like another illusion of control. You cannot predict all the possibilities. The ones who studied math, we know that probabilities, it is there. We can have a probability error. Always there is a probability error. It can be like small percentage or it can be big probability errors. And we cannot predict anything like for 100%. We can, okay, I'm thinking today. If I'm gonna go on this date and it's gonna be the love of my life and we're gonna like marry and have kids. In my mind, yes, I can predict so many things about how it can go and how is everything can like happen. But until I'm gonna go and check in reality and talk to that person and be like, hey, I like you. Let's make a family or whatever it is. It's so many variables, right? But what I can control, I can be like, I can control within my power, within my bubble, I can go on a date, or I'm gonna stay at home and this fantasy is just gonna stay fantasy. See, this is a thing. You always put into your inner observer and see what you can do up to some point, and then you meet a halfway outside world. There are things that you can't control, and then somewhere in between in that gray area is gonna be the truth. We cannot live too much in our mind. We cannot always follow only our body. That is gonna be only pleasure. If we're always gonna follow our body, if we're just gonna end up like so much pleasure and not much control. So this is come a discipline. So discipline is not something magical like, oh, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. Oh, on motivational, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna conquer the world again. I'm already talked a little bit earlier. Discipline, it's a movement. It's a set, it's a repetition. It's repetition. You log in, you put in your log, repetition, and that it become a part of your system, because we have system and we have impulse. And if we act only on impulse, like I said, we're just gonna be like not much things, only in impulse. We have system. We need to build a system. For example, on the impulse, yes, I like to eat these Trader Joe snacks. Am I gonna like go every day and buy them? No, it's impulse. Or if I have so many Trader Joe snacks in my pantries, it's gonna be easier to act on that impulse. What I want to have a system, build system of the food, because this is what you really can control, right? You can control this. It's the basic Maslow pyramid things you can control. And it's harder to act on impulse if it's like somewhere in a grocery store and they need to go and buy it and go through all of this like parking spot. For some reason, Trader Joe's always have a problem with the parking. But my impulse is somewhere afar. What I'm building discipline. I know if I'm going like once a week to Trader Joe, I'm gonna buy like exactly what I need, and exactly it's gonna be within my system to stay in a shape and to feel healthy and productive. So this, all of that, like to finalize, once you all incorporate, and I'm incorporating with you, I'm gonna do like follow-up video to see how I incorporated, because the main credo, the main slogan for the march is system over impulse. System over impulse. Because I'm pretty impulsive, like girl. I can be like act up. If I'll be like acting up only on my things, I would be just like so much. But in March we build in a system over impulse. And let me know what is that you personally in your life can control with your mind and your body in that connection, and what is really hard to control, so we can talk about and figure out how to do it better. Okay, follow for more. Mila Valentine, health, wellness, fitness, and sometimes singing and cooking.